So John made a video talking about strategies and cards that were ruined by the release of Master Rule 4.5. And I wanted to elaborate on some of these things. I went through, I pulled up all of his things he was talking about. And I'm like, alright, cool. We need to address some of these, because some of them I do see, some of them I don't really see. So let's dig on into a nice little rebuttal from the Fat Man himself, shall we? Alright, so number one on this list was no material. Now, yeah, this one probably did get hit down the most, but I like the fact that this card still exists. The Master Rule did make one thing very clear, and it was you can still kill your opponent's Link summoning arrows with this. People, you do understand that Link summoning still exists, correct? Because I don't know if I'm missing something here, but everybody acts like this whole mechanic just went down the crapper. And it didn't, because Appaloosa Boral Sword, I'm probably going to be the only one that's going to be like, yeah, cool, you can Fusion Xyz, you can do all that. But Link summoning Boral Sword Dragon still exists. And everybody's like, no, we're going back to a slower time. Salad would like to have a word with you guys, like making the Mirage Stallion the main monster zone now. By the way, you can do that now. So instead of, locking up, making a bad play, you can make your Mirage Stallion first before you even start going through your main monster zone. It's a really big fun fact. But when I look at Gnome material now, Gnome's real purpose was to be a card that would stop specific cards from being used for something. So, what's a key example here? Your opponent summons Blue Eyes White Dragon. You Gnome material it. They needed to use the Blue Eyes to make a synchro play. Something like that. That's what the card's purpose really is. You aim to hit their key starter and punish them for that. And I think that's one of the things that this card will be good for later in its life. It's a very specific niche card. Hell, if Skullmeister is seeing play right now. The Gnome material can too. We're mainly using it to stop key Link plays, but we can still use it to stop specific involved combos with specific named things. That's the thing that I think that this card is going to see a lot of play from there. So that's my real 2 cents on that I really have found annoying the player base. Is they're like, oh, no material's automatic crap now. No, it's not. It's a much more specifically niched card. Toss it into the back of a binder where it belongs until we see it at a point that we need it in a metagame. Alright, so there's that. Now, everybody and their mother really seems to think that Phantasm is going to nobody's going to want to see play with this card anymore. The end of Link era is here. Why would I play a card that is just bad? Alright, like, it doesn't do anything against the Fusion Synchro decks out there. Like, why would I do this? The card is a side deck card. Alright? Do not forget this, people. It always felt like it was designed to be a side deck card. You do realize that the side deck is a mechanic that was meant to ease in cards for their matchups. So, if we go into a format where you got Synchro, you got Xyz decks, and then you got Salad. By the way, I'm expecting Salad to still be a thing. Side Phantasm for the Salad matchup. Alright? Still says draw cards. Alright? Like, unless you need your dedicated side deck for all of these other things. Phantasm goes to being a card that you don't main deck anymore because every deck in the format is not doing all of these Link summoning mechanics. This is strictly a card that going forward will probably remain as just that. A side deck choice that looks to help out and balance the Link mechanic. And I don't have much else to say about it. It's hilarious to me that so many people are over here just jumping ship, pointing fingers, going, oh yeah, this new Master Rule just killed this card. No, it made it a side deck card, almost like it was intended to be. Like, and I mean, if people want to just offload their Phantasm as mad cheap, go for it. You're punishing yourself 3-4 months down the line when you're like, why'd I sell my Phantasm? It's a side deck card. I kind of needed that. Like, that's what I find myself hearing here. Now, the only real loss to this format, comment section, you guys need to press Fs for Chimeritek Mega Fleet. All right. Out of every single deck, card, impact, terminal cancer hit by this list, the real biggest loser was Chimeritek Mega Fleet. Because he says extra monster zone. Now, Mega Fleet still is a incredibly good card. Gets a free chomp chomp off of something that your opponent's placed into the extra monster zone. Card was very good for the potential to check, the link mechanic. Now that we have gone away from that, who's to not say that we won't see a new Cyber Dragon based fusion monster, much in the same way that we've seen previously with the Chimeriteks, to counteract, the new strategy. I'm sorry, Cyber Dragons. You guys did not deserve this. This was just, you guys were collateral damage at this point. Never thought I'd say Cyber Dragons were the collateral damage, but yeah, the real biggest loser in the room, it was you, Mega Fleet. And I really wish that I could do more to, honor your terrible early passing, but there's not a lot you can do there. Now, also, John talked about the U-Link. All right, so here's what we got out of the U-Link so far. So the U-Link makes it so that you're not able to summon Link monsters or their Pendulum monsters. You're still able to Xyz, Fusion, and Synchro Shokan to your heart's content, because they don't have to go to the EDM anymore. Now, I do want to say that if you are a Pendulum player or a Link player and you get U-Linked by the absurd power of some deck, alright, I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, it sucks. Alright, I don't know what to tell you going forward. If we could actually see a competitive U-Link going forward that can actually be relevant, I think that'd be cool. I think the U-Link existing as a rule in the game, that's just going to be forgotten by the wayside until it happens to you. So here's how U-Link's going to work from now on. You're going to go to regional in 4 years. You're going to see somebody playing this dumb deck. They're going to U-Link you. And then you're going to be like, Judge, he can't do that. He can't take my extra monster zone. And the judge is going to come over and be like, well, I haven't seen that in 4 years. And the new guy is going to be like, Judge, he's cheating. They're like, no, that's allowed. It's 100% allowed. And the guy's going to be like, what do you mean? Like, that's not in the rule book. And he's like, page 37, top. They're like, what? I've never heard of this. That's going to be the future of Link mechanic. Like, I'll be honest with you. Like, it's still going to be there. It's not as relevant anymore, but, like, so is the damage step. Damage step is relevant, but it's not relevant. So, just, it's all in here. It's about how you use the knowledge that you have. And then last but not least, we got to talk about Pendulum. I'm sick of everybody being like, Pendulum's bad. That's not good at all. Well, nothing changed. The biggest thing that you got now with Pendulum is you can make the Borreload Savage much earlier in the combo now. And that means you don't have to worry about the stupid rock ruining your day anymore. Wow! That's pretty cool, right, guys? Electromite is still a very good card. Pendulum still needs zones to do stuff too. The current pool of decks has not changed, people. I don't know. Did we just lose brain cells? Because everybody's like, oh, this changes everything. It didn't change much. Like, yeah, it reverted a lot of things, but the top decks that still exist in today's format, unless a ban list comes through and isekais the format, like, the top decks still are going to probably remain the top decks. We add more into the pot, per se. We're going to, stir up the format, I'm looking forward to seeing, what craziness Farfa comes up with. Triff's going to keep brewing Pendulum. And me, the so supposed Gadget God. I don't have to play bad Platinum Gadget anymore. I can actually go back to playing my deck the way that I wanted to. So, there is a slight possibility that the gears might be turning up here for something. I don't have very much hopeful advice to tell you guys about that, but I do think that there is potential in that regard. So yes, Pendulum is not dead. Stop it. Alright? Like, you guys. Ta-da! Not everything got screwed up by this format. So what do you guys think? Please, leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think. Well, Sassy Robbie out. Peace. The ride never truly ends. Thank you, patrons, for helping support the channel. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be doing this. And for those of you that like Cardfight Vanguard, FanCool40 is here for all your content needs. And those of you asking if I sell cards, mcoolgames.com for all your trading card game needs. Check the description for more interesting info. Thanks for watching, guys.